It's time to pay the piper. Hello, how are we doing today? This is the Gamonk Wolf. The plays, the stuff, the ways. This program is voluntarily made by a company that likes to carnage with its chili con carnage. Delicious. What can we possibly do now? Well, you're in for the long haul now, so could be driven mad by this point. We've defeated the second boss. There's still a few more bosses. A few more. But the next boss it's gonna be a bit before we get to him, and he's gonna be tricky. It's tricky to rock around. Yeah, I know. SSX. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with today, besides more Hitler face. Because that's a constant in these games. Now I'm being reminded of episode 6 by this point.
10 reasons why that's a good thing.
I have accidentally not put a background picture to what I'm normally doing, so I can actually see how loud I'm speaking. Oops. I mean, I need that setting, but I also don't need it right there in center, so it's just like, oh no. I've seen far too much. I can't possibly take it all back. It's the sound of music. The hills are alive. Well, they were alive after I shot them. And the hills no longer have eyes, hence they are dead and are blind. The hills are blind. That's going to be my new special. Every hill in Mario starts not having eyes. Let's grab this stuff. Okay, I'm starting to remember how this level is. It's just a lot of corridors and dead ends. Unlike a number of levels I've been doing, this one is a case of not everyone gets summoned. You have to just deal with getting ambushed by everybody at one point or another, just not all at once.
So you have to be on your toes. Become a quick draw session for the ages. Quick draw Madraw. Did you know he is El Kabong?
Which I thought was always kind of weird, because it's like, it's a hero whose disguise is that of another hero. Like, I feel like that's been a thing in comics before. It's just like, I'm going to pretend to be another hero, or just like,
pass on the mantle and the savings to you.
Open this place. I can see the pixels. I believe I'm at the wrong wall. I believe this is the right wall. Yeah. I think this might be the one wall that I can't actually get the goodies behind it. Yeah, when I was looking through the levels, there was this one thing where just like... okay, never mind. That's not what I was thinking of. I had to push him in a certain way, you see. That's bullshit, though, because how would you know to do that specifically? You wouldn't. That's exactly why I have a map. Because now, not only do I need it to know where I'm going, I need to know to make the walls not push into the wrong places, or things just don't happen. It's absolutely dumb. I don't recommend this kind of design. Because without knowing, like, even knowing how it works, you'd still have to save before each and every attempt and assume eventually that maybe you get what you're looking for, but you're just like, what if there's like a red herring or something? A push wall that does nothing? It could happen.
It could happen to you. I pass on the savings to you.
Long day of talking about the video games. Getting spionced by the milkman over there. Shoots double. Yes, he shoots doubly fast. The doubler. Is it weird how you can see the gun pixels separate to the pixels in the background? So it's like a larger pixel overlay of smaller pixels, but only by this much. It's going so good, we don't know what to do. Oh! Smack him right down in the face. Smack him with this I must save every second, or I'm not safe from the marches of time. Oh, and as I'm recording, it's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month? Me, it's just like, well, you could just do this all the time, though. Like, I don't, or you should be able to do it all the time. So that's really my only argument. What else could I say? Hey, do the right thing. You know, like, it seems so common sense and obvious to me that I'm just one in billions to think that. So, yeah. It's like, why aren't you advocating each and single day for all these things all at once? Well, since you asked, since I asked myself, it's simple. These are big picture problems I can't possibly address in a long video essay series, for one thing. The other thing is, who says I'm not? I work behind the scenes. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Or in a way, I don't really know what kind of impact I'm having on the nature of the world. I hope it's a good one. Assuming I have has always been trouble, and you know, now I just try to make sure I drop all pretense. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, drugs are bad. Okay. Then we open this place to my face and load a game from Quick Save. I quickly save people named Dave on a rave that want to shave. Whose favorite color might be mauve. A suave mauve. The Enclave. Hello. This is Health 89. Oh, wait, no, wait. This is Health 65. Never mind all that shit. I'm just here to acquit.
Oh yeah, Doors. Let's get all up in their faces before I tell them off.
Do I sound a little off? I don't mean my voice. I've just been gauging my caffeine intake because, you know, if I don't do it properly, then migraines happen. Which is like, wait, you're a dude, why are you getting migraines? Like, you don't understand. That's how I was thinking that myself too, but it's just, there's just certain biochemistry things we can't always account for. Everybody is different, whether they know it or not. You can't possibly know those things in life. Life. What is life? Shoot the doubles. Get the crosses. How would you feel if you get a wall pushed in your face? Would you feel enamored, enlightened, encamped, entrapped?
Entrapment? Oh no!
Yeah. Hard to believe that we need real life heroes. The truth is, there probably is real life heroes. You're just not going to hear about them because press is beyond important to someone who's legitimately good anyway. But yes, good press helps. Gets the word out, markets the good vibe, gets me the key. That's right, I needed secret walls to make a key happen. Good gosh. Golly gee wheelikers. Good Tim Willits hunting. Seriously, Willits, why?
I mean, I know you made part of Quake 1, and then some other things, and then it's just like, no one knows what happened to you, man.
I've seen a lot of the first-person shooter developers on Twitter, what else? Oh yeah, the guy who did TNT Evolution and Platonia and some other things. What was his name? Dario Casali? Actually has YouTube videos of him playing his own works. And also trying other stuff like the more recent Sunlust. Maybe you've heard of that one. I don't know. I just keep a list of all these really big-ass Doom mods. They're definitely worth my time, and I got too many of them. And what were we to do? Yeah, you know what the Wolfenstein mod community needs? I need like a screenshot showcase of all the title screens so I know what I'm dealing with. Because Doom does something like that, with their wikis at least, but I don't know if Wolfenstein does, and I probably need that kind of stuff. Just a collection of screenshots across the globe. This gaming will remind you to archive everything, including all my deaths. All the times I have died. I'm dying. Oh no. My nose has become pig nose. I'm Red Pig Man. I mean, how else am I supposed to look? If I'm getting shot at, it's not necessarily my face. But this is how it communicates that I'm dying. I liked it better in an older game, Catacomb, where if you died, you just became skeleton face. It's like, oh, okay. Pretty sure I'm dead.
Formerly not of the flesh, of which I am consuming.
What the hell is this madness? I did something incorrect. Was it being pushed that way? Yeah. Look at that. Push walls look weird when you're looking at them from an angle in space like that. That's not really the fault of the game, or in a way it is. It's just how the ray tracing goes. Also, I don't care for those ray tracer re-releases of old games that kind of just change how they look entirely. Like, I get the idea behind them, but I don't feel the need at all. This is the place of our people dying to fight a new war tomorrow. Oh, shoot. Everybody's on the alert. We gotta kill all of them. All pixels must go. $5.99.99. 99. With 99 easy payments of 99. 9. Yeah. You know, it's probably feeling silly right now. Yeah, I wonder how Rammstein is feeling right now. They must feel in a weird way lately. Like for reals. Push. Push the wall. Okay. I did it all for a single crown. No, because there's more. Aha. What's over this way? Doors behind my secret wall again. Alright, well, I mean... I just remembered what this level is! Like, from its outset. Like, I remember the middle parts, but now I'm remembering the outside of it's kind of weird, too. Like, it's got a whole outer barrier, but you can only access the corners you can see from the outside, from the inside, from secrets.
It's a little bit silly
That this level took as long as it did, but there was a lot to think about, a lot considering. Going in for the kill, the chandelier of friends. Well, I mean, that's the exit, but we're nowhere near done.
No, there's many more goodies to do.
It's just like some of those levels in Episode 2, where it's just like, oh yeah, you could go to the exit. Or you could open all these secret walls and find a shit ton of the rest of the level inside. You can't hide what's inside. I am on your computer screen. I am telling you to just watch out as I just lowered myself, so I might sound different. I'm at a different angle now. Kinda had to. You know, I'm speaking through the mic, but I have to, like, bend my head down. I'm just like, nah, let's just lower the chair. So that's what I did. Come get shot at from your friendly neighborhood BJ Blackwitz. Yeah, Blackwitz. I'm gonna call it that until I remember the pronunciation again. Hey! Man, I thought I let them all out, but it's like,
We're just hiding in the corners.
stupid.
It's pillar time. Theme of the Pillar Men. Pillar Light.
Man, fights over booze have to be really weird, considering I don't drink. But It's like, why? Why do you drink? Is my response to that. Such a non-starter of a conversation. Why is the grass green? Why is the sky blue? Because we're gonna find out that everything doesn't always have a reason, but it does have a cause. Not necessarily a reason. Reasons like you try to get into someone's head, man. Get into someone's head. Should have been dead instead. Should have shot even more than I did. In this timeline in the game, Hitler is still alive, though. Before I kill him as, like, the final boss of Episode 3. So everything is just how he got there.
How did we get there? I don't know. I don't think it was very Hitlerious. Ha ha ha. I'm on the outer reaches of Nazi space. They can't stop me from kicking their asses, and then I shoot them with this gun. There's a gun wiki that describes all the guns used in video games, as well as movies and such. I don't know why someone needed to feel the need to make that, but, you know, it's interesting to think about how many different guns there are, when I'm probably never going to actually use them for real.
Not to say it couldn't happen, I'm just saying the probability of it is still low. Yes, even in the time I'm living in, still low. I know what you're thinking. You can't just stay out in the middle of nowhere forever. You gotta take a stand, eventually. And to that I say, I mean, spreading awareness to me is like throwing more coffee in my diet. Oh yeah, I'll be more aware, but I still need to be able to do something. So I've just got like all this energy, but with no direction. I know where to actually use it on. Like the motivation. Yeah, sure. I still don't know what to do. It's like, is it cowardice or idiocy? I think one person remarked that they thought I was willfully ignorant in my life. I'm like, how? Willful, yes, but ignorant, how? Do I have to, like, blot my eyes from the sun? Is that ignorant of the sun? You know? I know what the sun is.
And you, sir, are not the son. Or the son of Korhal.
Okay, I think I got interrupted by something. More than likely. I'm also trying to think of where to go. Oh, it's one of these again. No, wait, not that side. This side? Yeah. Got a couple one-uppies in there. 3 one-uppies. I'm gonna save the other 2. Oh, okay. I got the one so I could just... Yeah. That's not a necessary push wall, but for the purposes of the secret counter it is. I mean, that's one thing that later games have taken note, is to be like, maybe you should give hints as to what these secrets even fucking are. Even if they're cryptic. Here there's like no hint. It's either it's there or it's not, but sometimes there's a hint. I've noticed. Like if a part of the wall looks different, or there's like something on the floor nearby. Or if it's just by looking around, you'd have to see there has to be some other way to get inside. But not much in the way of hints in this game. What about the user's manual? Can't you just rely on that for all your user need? Yeah. Coming right at you. Gonna splat you. With my gun chew. Gonna chew. The gunner Pokemon. It requires the Gunstone. Oh no, the Gunstone. It's Machoke 55. Ah! It evolved into Machamp 60. Oh shit! We're all boned. Dude's four-armed and dangerous. Wait. Four-armed and dangerous. Okay. Forewarned and dangerous? Yes. This is a forewarning. Right. let it be known, if you have cats, some will just change their mind at the drop of a hat, and you will not understand why, and you may as well just give up, because they're going to plead and plead and plead. It's like, I want in! No, wait, I want out! And I'm just like, come on. Like, the only reason I have this door not open is for one reason. I don't want them walking on my computers. I'm sorry. I'm going to be overprotective of them. It's kind of my thing. You know, if you diss the computer, you're dissing me. I take it personally. It's like, how dare you? That was a fine piece of technology. Look what you've done. You've destroyed my baby. Look how they've massacred my boy. Massacre Effect. The worst R-rated knockoff of all time. Massacre Effect 3. We don't know how it ends until we change our minds. Ha ha ha. It's an ongoing joke. It's like the Mass Effect 3 ending. Don't you mean the Game of Thrones ending? Ha ha ha. It's like, wow, I was having this amazing meal, but then at the end it just tasted exactly like shit. Like literal shit. Who put this in here? It's like the opposite of the Diamond in the Rough. It's the shit in the sweet. I guess that exists always somewhere. It's like, wow, you're in paradise. Why are you such an asshole? It's like, no reason. Something you gotta realize, that good people can be raised in completely bad situations, and evil people can be raised in completely good situations. I've got to say, that has to be some counter to the whole nature versus nurture. I keep saying that. I'm just like, yeah, no.
Perhaps if we were to put our guns together, we could form a gun army and call ourselves Gun. Then we can chase down hedgehogs because we want to cover up the fact that one of our own escaped and be like, no. Haha, see, we took care of it. No hedgehogs. Haha, nowhere to be found.
Hedgehog is gone. Is no black hedgehog. We want to cover it up by getting rid of the blue hedgehog. What other hedgehog, you say? That's not possible. You must be the one doing something wrong. Ha 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 ha. Jeez Christ, that is a shame. What will Captain America think of Wolfenstein 3D? Is there not a Captain America mod of Wolfenstein 3D? I feel like someone needs to have already done this.
And that's what we say about the counter of things, where I try to figure out where the hell the things I'm missing. That's what devotes an extra amount of time to my stuff, is that I end up spending 10 minutes of a video looking for the remaining things.
And then again, watching another video someone doing, it's like, I figured it out 10 minutes. I'm like, no, you didn't. I know it could have easily fixed that, as if I actually... This is one of the games in which I don't do a test run, except for, like, you know, it not breaking down purposes. I don't do a test run levels because all my strategies for Wolfenstein 3D content are essentially the same. I don't really have to plan ahead. All I need is this map by my side and navigation. And it's only for something like this. For Doom, I actually do test it out, and for Quake, obviously. But, yeah, like, spatial recognition doesn't work so good when a lot of your space looks the exact same. I know someone was complaining about that when I was first playing this game. It's just like, hey, don't you know where everything is? Haven't you played this before? I'm just like, are you serious? How do people memorize this stuff? I don't even think it was okay back then to not have maps. Like, I know Zelda 1... Yeah, Zelda 1 had maps. What's your excuse? First dungeons, anyway. I mean, Metroid 1 didn't have maps, but they realized that was a bad idea immediately and fixed it in Metroid... Yeah, there was a map in Metroid 2, I believe. Before its remake made it into, well... It's fine. My whole thing is just... I didn't want a 2D game to try to control like it was a 3D game, even if it looked 3D, because... I don't know, it puts the strain on the intended game design, I think.
Play another Metroid 2 remake instead, wow. That is the place of existing the way we want it, friends. Dividends. Do do dee do dee do dee do. I open this place that I put in your face. You know, for a while, I might have mentioned this a while back when I got this machine. I didn't realize that there was a major error I had to contend with, and it had to do with the graphics card driver not working properly. Like, I thought it was the graphics card driver, but it turned out no, it was the Ethernet adapter driver that was fucking up my ability to play video games. As stupid as that sounds, basically any game with online connectivity, which basically meant for me pretty much all of Steam. And I didn't realize it was happening until, well, it was just guaranteed each and every single time it made my computer lock up. And since I'm not using an Ethernet thing right now and decided to just switch to Wi-Fi, I have not since had this problem and just deactivated the Ethernet entirely. Until this can be worked around in a future this isn't just a driver problem either. This is the problem with how it interacts with the kernel. So this is like a deep system thing that depends on like conflicting interests. So I couldn't exactly devise a way to deal with that other than just avoiding it. Finally, he completes the floor. Hopefully he has enough time today and won't have any further interruptions. Ha 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 ha, not in your life, pal. This is my face right now, thinking about your suggestion to me do something else. I'm just looking you side-eyed being like, yeah, sure, buddy. Not in a million years.